WRAL's Brain Game is presented by Empowerly College Counseling, helping students get into their dream colleges with one-to-one personalized guidance for every step of the journey. For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television. From the campus of Wake Tech, get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Competing today are Research Triangle High School and C.E. Jordan High School. High five. Ooh, nice one there. All right. Hey, good high fives there, too. All right. Well, hello and welcome to Brain Game, everyone. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Thank you so much for joining us here at Wake Tech Scott Northern Wake Campus. Let's meet these players and get this thing started, shall we? First up, from Jordan High School in Durham, we have Lena, Brian, and Chloe. That is Jordan High School, everyone. And from Research Triangle High School, also in Durham, we have Colton, Arik, and Dhruv. That is Research Triangle High School, everyone. Remember, in Brain Game, each team will get first crack at 3 questions in each category. Correct answers in Brain Game earn you 20 points. Get it wrong, we take 20 away. If a team can't answer a question, they can pass. So the other team should always be ready with a response. We will test our players' knowledge in 9 categories. Bull City bragging rights are on the line here. So let's get our teams warmed up now. Let's start with pop-up culture, where players can earn points today by correctly identifying name these video game abbreviations. So if one or more of your teammates is a gamer, it's a great time to level up here. All right, so let's begin pop-up culture with Jordan. And again, name these video game abbreviations. First question. A character or weapon that is extremely hard to defeat can be given this 2-letter abbreviation for a single word.
Our team's answer is OP.
That is correct. Question 2 in pop-up culture for Jordan. You can sometimes interact with these characters that are controlled by the game itself, not other humans.
Our team's answer is NPC.
NPC is right, non-player character. And last pop-up culture for Jordan. The quotient of good and bad outcomes in combat, indicating the ability of a player, is expressed in what 3-letter abbreviation?
Our team's answer is pass.
Goes over to Research Triangle High.
Our team's answer is RNG.
That is incorrect. As we're looking for is KDR. Now, doing pop-up culture with Research Triangle. These 3 letters can refer to how fast your system renders, or a type of game where your gun is at the center of the screen and you're looking straight ahead.
Our team's answer is FPS.
First-person shooter, you got it. Question 2 in pop-up culture for Research Triangle. This 4-letter abbreviation refers to the conventional keys used for motion in many games.
Our team's answer is WASD.
That's all 4 letters correct. And last pop-up culture for Research Triangle. Additional weapons, areas, or characters that can be purchased and obtained digitally get this 3-letter abbreviation.
Our team's answer is DLC.
That is correct. All right. Well, we've got plenty more points available to download here today. Let's get on to our next category, shall we? For today's edition of Headliners, we'll need our players to be on top of current events here at home, around the world, and a little out of this world. Each team begins with a visual clue. Let's kick off Headliners with Jordan. In July, what Democrat representative from New York set the record for the longest speech in Congress?
Our team's answer is Cory Booker.
That is incorrect. Research Triangle, do you want to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
That is Hakeem Jeffries right there. Back to Jordan for question 2 in Headliners. In September, sparked by the banning of Facebook, X, and Snapchat, members of Gen Z rioted and forced what Asian country's prime minister to resign?
Our team's answer is Nepal.
That is the right country. And last Headliners for Jordan. After protests by his estate, OpenAI banned the use of its Sora app from making AI images of what civil rights leader?
Our team's answer is Martin Luther King Jr.
That is correct. Good job, Jordan. All right, let's do Headliners now with Research Triangle. Shown here in his official portrait before being convicted of fraud, what former representative recently had his sentence commuted by President Trump?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan if you want to try.
Our team's answer is George Santos.
That's the guy. You are correct. We are back to Research Triangle for question 2 in headliners. African Gen Z activists recently forced President Andre Rajoelina to flee what second largest island nation?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan if you want to try.
Our team's answer is Madagascar.
That is correct. And last headliners for Research Triangle. In October, the library card for what Irish playwright was reissued in earnest? It had been revoked when he was arrested 130 years ago.
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes to Jordan if you want to try it.
Our team's answer is pass.
Oscar Wilde is the guy we're looking for. There's an Oscar Wilde memorial sculpture in Dublin, Ireland, so it's safe to assume that will not be an answer in our next category, which is Across America. Players today, you can earn points by correctly identifying the U.S. city associated with a popular landmark. So again, we're looking for the cities. All answers will be cities. All right, let's begin. Across America, U.S. cities by landmarks with Jordan. Number 1, the Alamo.
Our team's answer is pass.
Goes over to Research Triangle.
Our team's answer is Houston.
That is incorrect. San Antonio, the city we're looking for there. Now we're back for Across America to Jordan for question 2, the Space Needle.
Our team's answer is Seattle.
Seattle is right. And last Across America for Jordan, the Gateway Arch.
Our team's answer is Missouri.
No. That is incorrect. Research Triangle, you want to try?
Our team's answer is St. Louis.
St. Louis is correct. Now, we're doing U.S. cities by landmarks now with Research Triangle. Pearl Harbor.
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Jordan.
Our team's answer is pass.
Honolulu, the answer we're looking for there. Question 2 in Across America for Research Triangle, Alcatraz Prison.
Our team's answer is San Francisco.
That's right. And last Across America for Research Triangle, Fort Sumter.
Our team's answer is Charleston.
It is in Charleston. You are correct. All right, players, we have now hit our first break. We are playing Word Power and Arts and Literature when Brain Game returns, everyone.
In keeping with the FCC regulations regarding children's television programming, WRAL's Children's Programming Report documenting our compliance is available for viewing in the station's online public file, located on the FCC's website at stations.fcc.gov. The Children's Television Programming Report is also available for public viewing during our normal business hours, Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. WRAL TV is located at 2619 Western Boulevard in Raleigh.
The Great Raleigh Cleanup isn't just preserving the beautiful spaces we share.
They're bringing our community together. One bag at a time.
One block at a time.
You can join the movement.
You can join the movement.
To volunteer or donate, visit RaleighCleanup.org.
Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After that first round of play, we have Jordan on the board with 100 points and Research Triangle in there at 80. It's time to find out how well our players can do now filling in the blanks. Let's get back to the action with our next category, Word Power. Players, today we're looking for words beginning with Manny. So pay close attention as you're filling in the blanks. Just know that the first 4 letters are M-A-N-I. All right, we will begin Word Power, words beginning with Manny, with Jordan. From the Italian word for sleeve, this 9-letter variety of pasta is stuffed with cheese or meat and baked.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Research Triangle.
Our team's answer is pass.
Manicotti, the answer we're looking for. Question 2 in word power for Jordan. The title of Fall Out Boy's 7th album, this 5-letter word, describes a psychiatric condition of abnormally elevated affect or energy level.
Our team's answer is manic.
That is incorrect. Research Triangle.
Our team's answer is mania.
Mania is correct. Now, we're back for the last word power for Jordan here. This is the 7-letter spelling of a longer, more commonly seen French word for a human-looking figure for displaying clothes.
Our team's answer is mannequin.
That is right. All right, now it's time to do word power with Research Triangle words beginning with Manny. This 8-letter word can be a noun, verb, or adjective, such as demonstrating an easily recognized list of cargo.
Our team's answer is manifest.
Manifest is correct. Question 2 in word power for Research Triangle. This 10-letter word can be positive when it describes skilled operation, but darker when it implies control over people for one's own benefit.
Our team's answer is manipulate.
Manipulate is right. And last word power for Research Triangle, a Klein bottle, sphere, or torus is a 2-dimensional one of the 8-letter words that can also refer to an engine part that joins one pipe with several.
Our team's answer is manifold.
Manifold is right. All right, good round there. Let's get now to our next category, which is arts and literature. Today, our topics include art, film novels, poetry, and musicals. Each team starts with a visual clue. So let's kick off arts and lit with Jordan. Ottorini Respighi composed a triptych based on 3 works by what Italian painter of La Primavera?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Research Triangle if you want to try.
Our team's answer is pass.
Botticelli, the answer we were looking for. Now back to question 2 in Arts and Lit for Jordan. The 1993 film of Edith Wharton's Age of Innocence opens with a scene from Charles Gounod's opera about what Goethe character famous for a deal with the devil?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Research Triangle.
Defer to Colton.
Our team's answer is Faust.
Good deferral, that is correct. And last Arts and Lit for Jordan. Arkady and his friends Bazarov learned about nihilism at college and came home to talk to everyone about it in what Turgenev novel?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Research Triangle.
Our team's answer is pass.
Fathers and Sons is the answer we seek. Now, we're doing Arts and Lit with Research Triangle. This view of the Sierra Nevada by Albert Bierstadt embodies the element of what painting style named for an upper New York body of water?
Our team's answer is Hudson River.
That is correct. Question 2 in Arts and Lit for Research Triangle. This E.M. Forster novel is named for a poem in Leaves of Grass and concerns Dr. Aziz and his subsequent trial for assault. What is this work?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan.
Our team's answer is pass.
A Passage to India is what we were looking for. Last Arts and Lit for Research Triangle. Jerome Robbins, Leonard Bernstein, and Stephen Sondheim adapted Romeo and Juliet into what musical set in a Puerto Rican neighborhood in New York?
Defer to Drew.
Our team's answer is In the Heights.
That is incorrect. Jordan, do you want to try?
Our team's answer is West Side Story.
West Side Story is the one. Hum some tunes now if you're an old guy like me. All right, players, good job. We've made it to our next break. We're playing Name Game plus crunching numbers and rocket science. Brain Game will be right back, everyone.
students spend their whole lives learning how to be students, but we help them to be applicants.
I thought landing admission to a prestigious college is a complete lottery ticket. After my first meeting with Empowerly, I realized that it's not a lottery. Like, there are ways to make your application stand out.
Joining Empowerly has been the best decision of my college application journey.
Empowerly knows what they're doing.
Expect the unexpected. Wake Tech.
Right now, and during the cold winter months, Walk for Wake needs your help. There are so many people across Wake County who really suffer during the wintertime. Some of them have no heat, none at all. Please call for information on Walk for Wake and volunteer to help. There's no greater act of human kindness.
To get assistance or donate, go to wake.gov and search Warmth for Wake.
Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After that second round of play, we have Jordan on the board with 120 points, and Research Triangle is in there at 180. Today in Name Game, we're going high-tech, asking questions about Silicon Valley entrepreneurs so you can earn points by naming the people behind the platforms, search engines, and websites many of us use every day. So let's kick off Name Game with Jordan. Here's the first one. Kevin System and Mike Krieger started Bourbon, which became what photo sharing app that was bought by Facebook in 2012?
Our team's answer is Instagram.
That is right. Question 2 in Name Game for Jordan. Backrub was an early name for what service created by Larry Page and Sergey Brin? Today its name is a verb for doing what it does.
Our team's answer is Google.
Google is right. And last Name Game for Jordan. Andrew Cortina and Igram Magdum Ismail created this app whose name comes from the Latin for to sell. What is this app-based payment service?
Our team's answer is Venmo.
Venmo is right. Now we're doing Name Game with Research Triangle. Blue Sky began as a research project at this pioneering microblogging site founded by Jack Dorsey. What is this recently renamed service?
Our team's answer is X.
That is correct. Question 2 in Name Game for Research Triangle. Its first customer was a collector of broken laser pointers. What auction site was created by Pierre Omidyar in 1995?
Our team's answer is eBay.
eBay is right. And last Name Game for Research Triangle. Founded by Tony Zhu, Stanley Tang, and Andy Fang, it began as PaloAltoDelivery.com and is now the largest delivery service in the U.S. What is it?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan if you want to try.
Team's answer is pass.
DoorDash, the answer we're looking for. No need to leave the house. All right. Players, have your pencils and scratch paper at the ready. It is time to play Crunching Numbers. You now have twice as much time to answer your questions. If you're still stumped, then you can always pass to the other team. So everyone should be working toward an answer. Let's kick off Crunching Numbers with Jordan. Given that angle ABC measures 125 degrees and that angle R is a right angle, what is the measure of angle BCR?
Our team's answer is 35 degrees.
35 degrees is right. Question 2 in Crunching Numbers for Jordan. Calculate the least common multiple of 28 and 42. You can hear the calculating. All right, Need something over there, you guys. Anything?
Defer to Chloe.
All right.
Our team's answer is 84.
84 is right, Chloe. And last crunching numbers for Jordan. Solve the given equation for x. Need something over there, you guys. Anything? Need an answer, you guys.
Our team's answer is 4.
4 is right. Now, crunching numbers with Research Triangle. Given that y is between 0 and 90 degrees, and the sine of y is 3/5, what is the cosine of y?
Our team's answer is 4/5.
That is right. Question 2 in crunching numbers for Research Triangle. Given that 6 square root x equals the square root of 72, what's the value of x?
Our team's answer is x equals 2.
2, x equals 2 is right. And last crunching numbers for Research Triangle. Given the set 1, 3, 5, 9, 20, 23, what is the median?
Our team's answer is 7.
7 is right. Well, players, you've made it through the difficult math portion of Brain Game. Did a good job there. But our next category, rocket science, is covering a lot of different topics. You want to work with your teammates here. Each team begins with a visual clue, and we're kicking off rocket science with Jordan. What alkaline metal is easily identified by its bright yellow flame test? Need something, you guys?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Research Triangle if you want to try.
Our team's answer is pass.
Sodium is the answer we're looking for. Question 2 in rocket science for Jordan. In 1975, Viking 1 was the first successful lander to reach what planet?
Yes.
Our team's answer is Mars.
Mars is the place. And last rocket science for Jordan. The Cherokee called this area Shakonajay because of the color caused by isoprene released into the atmosphere by its trees. What is this western North Carolina region?
Our team's answer is Blue Ridge Mountains.
Blue Ridge is correct. You got it. All right, now we're doing rocket science with Research Triangle. You're looking at an eye described by what word? This word also is a fracture where the bone pierces the skin and bonded elements.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan if you want to try.
Our team's answer is compound.
Compound is right. Question 2 in rocket science for Research Triangle. What measuring devices buried in streets to detect cars at traffic lights detect the presence of ferric materials? Squids are a form of these devices.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Jordan if you want to try.
Our team's answer is pass.
Magnetometer is the answer we're looking for. And last rocket science for Research Triangle, considered largely unsuccessful. Cloud seeding is the process of dropping crystals of silver chloride or carbon dioxide into clouds to produce what?
Our team's answer is rain.
Rain is right. Well, 48 questions down, just one more to go. We're globetrotting with a focus on the final resting places of religious prophets. Our final question of the day when Brain Game returns, everyone.
These are more than just the sound of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. The sounds of tutoring and tech and health and fitness and arts and music. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Wonder may come in all sizes. But the only thing bigger is our mission to help it thrive.
Now more than ever, our national forests need us. Fires, insects, and disease devastate our forests each year. Visit arborday.org and see how you can help.
Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We hope you're playing along on your TV or your favorite device. If you want more information about the smartest 30 minutes on television, go to WRAL.com and type the search words Brain Game for the season schedule, final scores, and to watch past episodes. Our regular round of play here today ended with Jordan at 300 points and Research Triangle also at 300 points. With my hosting judgment, that is a tie. Both teams decided how much of their points to risk within the 200-point limit, and it all comes down to our game's final question, which is ending destination of the Hijra. What city is said to be the final resting place of the Islamic prophet Muhammad? Stay tuned. The final answer and the final scores when Brain Game returns, everyone.
Expect the unexpected. Wake Tech.
The Great Raleigh Cleanup isn't just preserving the beautiful spaces we share.
They're bringing our community together. One bag at a time.
One block at a time.
You can join the movement.
You can join the movement.
To volunteer or donate, visit RaleighCleanup.org.
You're watching WRAL.
Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. The teams are locked in with their answers to today's final question, which is ending destination of the Hijra. What city is said to be the final resting place of the Islamic prophet Muhammad? Let's go to our teams now. Let's start with Jordan. Jordan, tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Mecca.
That was incorrect. You risked 30 points. That brings your game total to 270. Now, over to Research Triangle. Please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Medina.
That is correct. Medina, the correct answer. You risked 20 points. That brings your game total to 320. So with that final score of 320, Research Triangle is headed to the next round as today's Brain Game winner, everyone. How about that? Congratulations, Research Triangle. Please join us next week as Roanoke Rapids Early College takes on Southeast Raleigh. Thank you for watching Brain Game, everyone. The smartest 30 minutes on TV.
WRAL